everyone, this is Leslie Preddy here with another upcycling project in the home. Today we're going to start with a box, and we need a fairly large one. So this one is 5 by 5. We need at least 5 by 5. So we have today a cereal box, which is a nice good size for us. And once we have the box that we need, we are going to tear it apart or open it up. So I'm taking and tearing the bottom out, and now it can lay flat, but I have two sides, and so if you look, there's also a spine that you can break apart as well. So I'm taking a side off too, and so now we have a great big piece to work with. So let's use what we find around the house to make some origami squares. You see, I've made some small simple pieces myself. I'm not really good at it, but I do have fun making them. And what we're going to do is use scraps of paper to make our 5 by 5 squares so that we can make all sorts of origami. With the 5 by 5, we're going to want to make a template, and so that's where our large piece of cardboard from the kitchen comes from. And we're going to use that to then cut up and make our 5 by 5 squares. So you can use old magazines or junk mail that's come in the mail, or my favorite is old comic books. But if you like to keep your comic books, don't use that. Don't tear up anything that you're going to be sorry about later. Make sure that it is junk and things that you are going to recycle. Once you've collected your recycled cardboard and the paper that you want to use to make your paper folding squares or origami, you need some tools: a ruler, a pair of scissors, or a craft cutting board, and a pen. The cardboard easily gives us our straight edges, so use those straight edges to cut, and you're going to keep cutting until you have all straight lines on all 4 sides. Now that my cardboard is cut and I have some straight lines, I'm going to turn it over so I can see what I'm doing, and I'm going to mark 5 inches. I want a perfect square that is 5 by 5. You can make yours 6 by 6, 7 by 7, whatever makes you happy, but for me 5 by 5 is the perfect size. I also like to make sure that I have a straight line, so I will mark every few inches. I will do the 5-inch mark so that I have a straight line to measure. So here I have 3 lines that I've drawn. I'm going to line up my ruler, and I will do the same thing for the other side. Now we have our template and our scrap paper, and it's just as easy as tracing our lines. And if you're careful, you can get 2 sheets off of a normal sized page. Cut those out, and you have your first 2 pieces. Now that you have your template and your origami squares, you can go online and look for patterns, or maybe you even have a book at home for patterns on origami or paper folding. So you'll want to look up origami or paper folding when you do your search